Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I want to do an update on the UCS Lego Millennium Falcon which I've been building. So this is where I've gone so far, which is pretty big, and this is about 4 hours of work. So it's it's a hell of a job, and this is just a very basic frame of the thing. But it's been very enjoyable to do. I find Lego extremely satisfying, especially when it's the more complex sets like this, because quite frankly, they're just a feat of engineering. Like the detail that is even in the smallest parts of this is quite amazing. I did make some notes, but I don't know where I've put my notepad, which is very inconvenient. Here it is. So 4 hours, 4.5 maybe. But I mean, if you're going to build this, and I'd recommend it. I mean, I've only really just scratched the surface, but I learned very early on an important lesson that I think if you watch my unboxing video, you saw this in 4 boxes inside the main box, and they're not particularly well organised in the bags in the box, because there's a lot of bags, and also all the bags that are number 1, so the first bit you build, were kind of in one box, but then there was like 14, 15 in there as well. So I couldn't find one bag, and so I started doing a live stream on my Facebook of me building it, but then I had to stop because I just couldn't find some pieces. So I was like, okay. So I thought I'll go through it all. I took all the bags out, and it was a lot of them, and arrange them all in order, put them all back in the boxes in order, in reverse order, so then I can take them out as I build them, which I would really recommend doing. You've got to sort them out first. This isn't a set you can mess around with. It really takes a bit of planning to it, which is quite an amazing thing to have to do for Lego, but it's a hell of an investment financially and time-wise as well. So if you're going to do it, make it easier on yourself. And it was much better after that. I had to stop, go back, rearrange it all, and then, like I say, that was a bit of time in itself. And then this, I did 3 hours on this yesterday, because the first bit I built was just kind of this bit here, so from kind of there up basically, and I'm pretty sure that's the back of the ship. And then yesterday I did this whole section here, and then this bit down at the bottom here as well. So you kind of build that bit, then that bit, and then they click in together, and it's incredibly satisfying when they go together. It's really good. And then I kind of built this bit, and then these bits to go on, and then it all fits together. And like I say, it's engineering-wise and design-wise, it's absolutely stunning, because you've got these little silver bits here, if you can see on there, that kind of click in when you put it all together, that hold it in place. And every little bit has like these little black clips here, and then there's bits underneath that are just like all for kind of like reinforcement and stuff like that, because obviously it's such a big set. And I feel this isn't even the full scope of it, because it's going to be, if that's the front, that's going to be where the front of the Falcon, but then obviously you've got the bits that come out the front here, so I'm guessing it's going to be out to here when it's fully done. The next part is just the feet underneath, I think, so that's going to be the next section I build probably today. But yeah, there's also lots of little bits, like you see the little, actually it's quite hard to show because obviously it's quite big, but there's a little yellow kind of peg there sort of thing, and I think they're just like markers. So when sometimes you put things in, you kind of go, why is that there? And then when you put another bit together, you kind of go, oh, that's it. So I can measure that, or I can use that as a reference point for where this other thing goes, because sometimes you have to kind of count the holes and sort of see whereabouts it goes in, that kind of thing. But yeah, so the only downside to a set this big, and it's a problem I have with Lego generally, is there's so many plastic bags, and they're not recyclable as far as I know, like not in the sense you can just stick them in your recycle bin, and that really annoys me because I hate plastic, and I just, we all have to be aware of things like that, and it's not cool that I've just got all these plastic bags now. But I'm going to take them to one of the bigger recycling places, like some supermarkets have bins where you can put carrier bags and stuff, for stuff that wouldn't normally be recyclable. So I'm hoping the Lego bags can go in there. I think Lego are in the process of adapting to making their bags recyclable, but I'm guessing that's a big process because it's such a huge company and they've got so many things, so many sets and that. But hopefully in the future they will be recyclable. I mean, you couldn't really do it without putting them in bags. But yeah, also the set did come, if you saw my unboxing video, the manual was in this tray, and this tray is really handy because you can just pour the pieces out of the bags and then rearrange them, because I don't really have a decent sized table. I've only got this one table that my camera and my laptop is on at the minute, so I can't really build on that. So I kind of build it on my bed on a sheet, which is quite difficult, but especially for a set this size. But this is very handy because you can just arrange the pieces in there. But then the manual itself is so big, it's hard to have that and everything all in one go. So it is a hell of a job, but it's been very, very enjoyable so far. Like I say, I love the way everything fits together. I love how well designed it is, and this is just, like I said, the bare bones. This isn't even the detail, like the detail you see on the outside. This is all parts of it you'll never look at when the model's finished, but it's so intricate. Like if you see on that yellow bit nearest the camera, there's a couple of two pieces blocks that I've no idea why they're there. It just told me to put them there, and they're obviously going to come into play later on. So this is literally all the bags that have number 1 written on them. So this is the first part of the build, and that's about 4 hours so far. So it's like I say, I don't rush them, but I'm not, I don't take forever. But there's no point in rushing it. I'm in no there's no competition. It's just I find it as a very relaxing and enjoyable thing. I stick a podcast on in the background and I just relax and I just build the Lego, and it's great. It's really, really satisfying. But yeah, imagine if I dropped it. To be fair, it's pretty solid. So yeah, that is the first update, part 4 hours. So I'm going to do some more today. I'll probably arrange all the bags that have got number 2 on them and then build that part, and then when I've done a bit more progress, I'll do another update video. So thank you for watching. If you've got any questions about this set, or if you're thinking of getting it yourself, do if you can, but let me know. Be interesting to hear what other people's experiences building it as well, and if they have had the same issues I've had, but not issues, but things you have to kind of plan in advance. But yeah, anyway, please be sure to like and subscribe. I've got plenty of other videos. I'm getting very, very near to 100 subscribers, which would be great, because I was thinking I might get to that by the end of the year, but it's looking like it's going to be very soon. So if you are watching this and you want to see some more of these, please do subscribe. I really appreciate it, and let me know if you've subscribed as well in the comments. But yeah, thank you very much. See you soon. Goodbye.